Iran's rockets have rained down on Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. Eleanor Sweary is a Kiwi living in Tel Aviv and was invited on the show to talk about the situation in Israel, not here to talk for political comment, but just as a Kiwi living there, what it's like for her. Welcome to the program and thank you for being here, Eleanor. First of all, how are you doing?
Good to be here.
First of all, how are you doing and how are you holding up with the missiles coming in overnight?
It's been rough. I'll tell you. The videos you showed with the siren playing just sent my heart over. Like it's tough knowing that any second we could get a siren that we'll need to run to the bomb shelter, and we don't know what will happen once we come out. This started unfolding on Friday morning, 3 a.m. And since then we haven't really managed to sleep, to rest, to function. And after every run of missiles being sent over, we find out that another building's been taken down. So it's very real, but it feels like a bad movie.
So you stay in your apartment until you hear the sirens, and then how far is the bomb shelter? Tell us what that process is like.
Yeah, so the logistics. So as soon as things kind of escalated on Friday morning, 3:30 a.m., so my husband and I, we have a 1-year-old, we decided to leave our apartment and to go to my in-laws, just because they have a much better bomb shelter. So it was a bit of a scary drive, that one, but we came here. Once we got here, we're staying here. So most buildings, not all of them, most buildings have either a bomb shelter, a shared one for the building. So say there are 30 families that live in an apartment block, they'll have a shared bomb shelter on the ground floor. The newer buildings, so buildings that have been designed since the Gulf War, since the 90s, they have a private kind of bomb shelter room in the apartment. But for us, it's a shared one downstairs that once we get the siren, we have to go to. There are different levels of sirens giving us kind of heads up. So once the missiles have been launched, we know that we get, the initial notification telling us to be alert, to be ready. If you need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, get your things ready. Then there's another one saying that in a few minutes we'll get the siren. And then once the siren goes off, which is very loud, you need to go to the bomb shelter as quickly as possible. Make sure to close the door and stay there until you get the notification that you can leave. So it's 10 p.m. now. At 8:30, we heard a siren, so we were in the bomb shelter for 45 minutes. Not pleasant, and most of these have been going off during the middle of the night.
Eleanor, we've heard just in the last couple of hours, we've heard from the Prime Minister there that there have been some casualties. Is that people not going to the bomb shelters?
It's a mix. I think, there have unfortunately been casualties. Not everyone has access to a bomb shelter. You've got elderly on top floors who aren't able to go down the stairs quickly enough to the bomb shelter. Even older buildings, they don't have shelters at all. The building that you're seeing now actually is a kilometre away from our apartment. So, as I said, it's very real. It's not that it's the building far away is getting bombarded. This was a building a kilometre away from our apartment. One of my husband's friends lived there. So if someone has access to a bomb shelter, they absolutely have to go there. Not everyone has access, and some people don't make it on time. Yeah.
Eleanor, does it make you want to come home?
It's a good question. It's something that I've pondered a lot, right? We've been in this war zone for, over a year and a half, and those questions arise. And some days it does make you want to go home, but other days, on the good days, I live here, I work here, my husband's Israeli, my daughter goes to nursery here. So it's tricky. And I want to compare it to folks who live through the Christchurch earthquake. New Zealand's on a fault line. Does it mean that everyone's going to run away and go live somewhere else? Give up everything you've got, your life, your livelihood, and go live somewhere else just because it's not a fault line? I don't know. It's a tricky question, but you're asking it at the very hardest time now. So.
Yeah, I bet. Well, please stay safe. Look after your family, Eleanor, and we really appreciate you coming on the program this morning.